Cheryl Stearns was born on September 7, 1956, in La Jolla, California, to a family that fostered a deep love for adventure and exploration. Growing up in the coastal city, Cheryl was always drawn to outdoor activities, especially those that provided a sense of thrill and freedom. Her early interests in the natural world and physical challenges led her to sports like swimming, hiking, and eventually skydiving. With her vibrant curiosity and adventurous spirit, it was clear from a young age that Cheryl was destined to pursue a life of daring feats. Her entry into the world of skydiving came almost by accident. At 20 years old, while attending college at the University of California, San Diego, Cheryl met a group of skydiving enthusiasts who would become her mentors and friends. Intrigued by their stories and the sense of camaraderie that surrounded the sport, Cheryl signed up for her first tandem skydive. The experience was transformative. The exhilaration of freefall and the peaceful glide down to earth inspired a passion that would shape the rest of her life. Cheryl quickly became captivated by the sport and began her training to become a licensed skydiver. Her dedication and natural ability stood out early on. Within a few months, she had earned her skydiving certification, completing her first solo jump. Over the next several years, she immersed herself in the sport, refining her skills, attending competitions, and learning from seasoned veterans in the field. By the time she was in her mid-20s, Cheryl had become a respected and promising figure in the skydiving community, known for her precision, focus, and commitment to mastering the intricacies of aerial maneuvers. Rise to prominence. Breaking boundaries in skydiving. Cheryl's career in skydiving truly took off in the late 1970s and early 1980s when she began to enter and excel in competitive skydiving events. Her performance in the sport's various disciplines, including freefall formations, accuracy landing, and team skydiving, quickly garnered attention. She became particularly adept at precision accuracy, a discipline in which skydivers are judged based on their ability to land on a small target after jumping from high altitudes. In 1980, Cheryl was accepted into the U.S. Parachute Team, the elite group of skydivers who represent the United States in international competitions. This was a major step forward in her career, as it opened the door for Cheryl to compete on the global stage. Her debut at the 1981 World Parachuting Championships was a turning point. She demonstrated exceptional skill in precision landing, earning her a spot on the podium and bringing her widespread recognition in the skydiving community. This success fueled her desire to continue pushing herself further. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Cheryl Stearns continued to rise through the ranks of competitive skydiving. She participated in numerous championships and set several records. Her fearlessness and precision in the air earned her numerous victories, and she quickly became known as one of the most skilled and consistent skydivers in the world. Her disciplined approach to training, combined with her natural ability to assess and adjust in mid-air, made her a formidable competitor. One of her most significant achievements came in 1984, when she won the prestigious U.S. National Skydiving Championship. This victory marked the beginning of her dominance in the sport. She became a household name within the skydiving community, admired not only for her athleticism but also for her pioneering spirit as a woman in a male-dominated sport. Career peak, record-breaking achievements and skydiving fame. Cheryl Stearns' career reached its peak in the 1990s, when she became one of the most accomplished skydivers in the world. She was not only a national champion but also a world champion, breaking multiple records and leading her teams to victory in some of the sport's most prestigious competitions. In 1992, Cheryl earned the title of World Champion in Accuracy Landing, an event in which competitors must land as close to a target as possible. This victory solidified her reputation as one of the world's best in her discipline and made her a leader in the competitive skydiving community. One of Cheryl's most notable achievements came in 1993, when she became the first woman to achieve 6,000 jumps, a monumental milestone in skydiving. At the time, this was considered a significant achievement, as it required a combination of technical skill, physical endurance, and mental fortitude to accomplish. Cheryl's accomplishment was celebrated not only as a personal triumph, but also as a testament to the growing influence of women in extreme sports. Her success was proof that women could excel in disciplines previously dominated by men. Cheryl continued to set records throughout her career. She was a key member of multiple world record-setting teams, including the record for the largest freefall formation, which involved over 300 skydivers and set a new benchmark for group skydiving achievements. Her participation in these large-scale projects showcased her skill in teamwork, communication, and leadership in high-pressure environments. In addition to her competitive successes, Cheryl became a trailblazer in the development of safety protocols for the sport. She was deeply committed to improving the overall safety of skydiving, advocating for better training methods, improved equipment, and the implementation of new technologies to reduce risks. Her efforts in safety helped to elevate the sport and ensure that future generations of skydivers could continue to enjoy the thrill of freefall with a reduced risk of injury. Main achievements. Cheryl Stearns' career is defined by a series of groundbreaking achievements that earned her a place among the most celebrated athletes in skydiving history. Some of her most significant accomplishments include World Championship titles. Cheryl won multiple World Skydiving Championships, including titles in accuracy landing, showcasing her exceptional precision and skill in competitive skydiving. First woman to achieve 6,000 jumps. In 1993, Cheryl became the first woman to reach 6,000 skydives, a milestone that demonstrated her longevity and dedication to the sport. U.S. National Skydiving Champion. Cheryl won the U.S. National Skydiving Championship in 1984, marking her rise to prominence within the sport. World record for largest freefall formation. Cheryl was part of the team that set a world record for the largest freefall formation, a feat that required impeccable teamwork and coordination among hundreds of skydivers. Skydiving safety advocacy. Throughout her career, Cheryl became an advocate for skydiving safety, working to improve training standards and equipment to make the sport safer for all participants. Final years and legacy. As Cheryl Stearns entered her 40s, the demands of competitive skydiving began to take a toll on her body. In 2002, after more than 30 years of pushing herself to the limit, Cheryl made the decision to retire from competitive skydiving. While stepping away from the competitive circuit, she remained deeply involved in the skydiving community, continuing to share her knowledge and expertise through coaching, mentoring, and speaking engagements. Cheryl's passion for the sport never waned, and she continued to be a visible figure in skydiving, often giving talks about her experiences and advocating for safety in the sport. In her final years, Cheryl turned her attention to writing and public speaking. She authored several articles and books about her experiences in skydiving, sharing her personal journey and offering advice to aspiring skydivers. She became a sought-after keynote speaker, addressing audiences around the world about overcoming obstacles, the importance of perseverance, and the power of pushing beyond one's limits. In 2009, Cheryl was inducted into the U.S. Parachute Association's Hall of Fame, a fitting recognition of her immense contributions to the sport. Her induction into the Hall of Fame was not only a testament to her accomplishments in the air but also to her role as a mentor and ambassador for skydiving, particularly for women in the sport. Cheryl's legacy is one of pioneering spirit, excellence, and advocacy. As one of the most accomplished skydivers of her generation, she helped shape the sport and inspired countless individuals to take to the skies. Her achievements continue to serve as an inspiration for future generations of skydivers, and her contributions to the safety and development of the sport have left a lasting impact. Today, Cheryl Stearns remains an influential figure in the skydiving world, often involved in projects that promote safety, innovation, and the growth of the sport. Her career stands as a shining example of what can be achieved through dedication, passion, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Cheryl's story is not just one of breaking records and winning titles. It is a story of inspiring others to chase their dreams, overcome obstacles, and live a life filled with adventure.